certain point and it's like, okay, I'm waiting for natural events that only happen maybe a few times a year. And if I'm not like mentally and physically prepared for that when it's there, that opportunity's gone. Nature doesn't wait for anybody. These giant swells can pop up out of nowhere. You're like, oh, okay, I've been on a stunt job for a month straight. I haven't even been in the water. Am I just gonna let it pass by? Am I gonna go out and try to be smart, see how I'm feeling, listen to my body that day? I think that's why I go into a gym more than I used to. Because I know I can go and hit that with a window of time that I have and be pushed farther than I'd normally push myself, honestly. If I have been too busy and I feel like my body is not ready, I can't go and just roll the dice. Just not forcing the action like I used to, because that'll get you in trouble. I'm more deliberate these days about when and where I take risks than I used to be. It's just experience, man. I've been around, I've seen things go really, really bad for people. I've had a lot of close calls. You know, I've used up 8 of my 9 lives at this point. It's a miracle I'm still alive. It's not likely that you're gonna get struck by lightning, but if you're running around every evening in the spring in Florida with a 20-foot aluminum rod in your hand in a big field, like, your odds go way up. And I've been running around in a field with an aluminum rod my whole life. So I try to really pick my times only when the opportunities arise for me to be able to achieve my goal for that time. Otherwise, I'm gonna pass on waves. Being a father, I'm not afforded the luxury of making ego-based decisions when it comes to risk. I go into each day assuming that nobody's gonna get me, that the jet ski's gonna break down, my inflatable vest isn't gonna inflate, my leash is gonna break. So that's my mindset. It just helps keep me in a focused state when things do go bad. The bar is so high and the amount of risk is so high at this point. You need a good safety team and people you can count on. So it takes a special kind of person, and they have to have the experience. And guys usually don't want to safety me because they know I put myself in really hard to get to places. When you're riding a wave of consequence, you're like incapable of being anything but present. I don't know if I describe it as calm. I describe being in those moments as very focused. There's repercussions, but at the same time, there's an incredible amount of reward. I don't even have any big wave goals anymore. I'm just like happy. It's like therapy. I get to leave responsibilities behind for a little bit and just go let the dog off leash. That's it. What motivates me to continue to do the things that I do is it's just what living life is. Different people have different skill sets. One part of that step in the learning and progression process might just come to some people, and it might be really difficult for you. So you just gotta be willing to come back to like, what is my goal? Where do I think my potential lies? And stay on that, no matter how difficult some of the parts of learning are. Might have been 15 years of preparation, but it only lasted about 15 seconds. And that's what's great about those moments is they resonate through long periods of your life. Some of them will resonate forever.